Hello, beautiful souls. Today is my birthday, so wish your girl happy birthday in the comments. But I couldn't think of any better way to celebrate my birthday than with a message, okay? God has been talking to me about provision. Provision, y'all. Okay, so provision, when we think about the word provision, we think about all of the things that God provides that are tangible, things that we can get our hands on. We think about the money, the car, the house. We think about all of the things that we can see in the natural, right? But provision is really about all of the unseen things, all of the intangible things that God provides to us that a lot of other people can't see, but only we can see. That is provision. We don't think about the divine protection that God provides for us. We don't think about the revelation that God provides for us. We don't think about all of the things that God gives us clarity. He gives us peace in the midst of the wilderness. He gives us all of those things that are unseen. Even us creating a relationship and maintaining a relationship with God, that is provision. Him speaking to us, him giving us messages, all of that is God's provision because it's not available and accessible by everyone. So I think that when God gives us provision, we have to think about provision as, number one, it's a place. Provision is a place. What does that mean? Provision being a place means that you have to be in a designated area that God called you to for you to receive your provision. Provision is a place. Another thing, provision is personal. It's personal. The place that God has called you to and the things that God has called you to do is not the same for everybody else. So it's personal to you, your journey, your story, and your purpose. That's the next one. Provision has a purpose. Provision has a purpose. So what is God calling you to do? What is your assignment? What is your purpose in Christ for you to be able to receive your provision? So you usually don't receive your provision until you know what your purpose is, until you know the place of that provision. You know that it is personal to you. And provision is precise. It's precise. That means it is a specific time. It's a specific time attached to that place of your provision. So everything is so specific to you and your journey. Where you are supposed to be is where your provision will be provided. Okay. And the last thing, provision it comes with a price. Provision comes with a price. That means provision requires a process. It requires a process. Everything that God is doing with you right now, anything that he is doing with you, for you, and not doing, all the things that God is not doing, again, all works together for your good. So everything that God is doing for you is for you to be able to unlock that provision, for you to be able to access that provision. He is your father, so he's going to give you the provision that comes with that relationship of being your father, right? But again, remember, our provision is linked to you, your place. Are you placed for your provision? Are you placed for your provision? Everything that God is trying to do with you right now is to get you ready to receive your provision. Okay? All of those things, all of the tangible things are going to be added to the intangible things. And that's where you get the provision from. That's how you get the provision. But another thing for you to realize is what I realized today is that provision is not just something that you get. It's not something that you get. It's something that you nurture. You have to nurture the provision that you receive. It's like you plant it, you water it, and it grows. And then it's transferred to somebody else. It's like provision is something that we have to work towards. It's not just something that you get. Yes, it is a gift from God, but it requires that relationship, because how are you going to know that place? How are you going to know where you're supposed to be, at what time you're supposed to be there, and what you're supposed to be doing when you're there? So if God has called you to social media, if God has called you to YouTube, if God has called you to start a business, that is what you're supposed to be doing. That's what you're supposed to be doing. As long as you glorify Christ in it all, he will tell you the plans that he has for your life. And you get the provision, you unlock the provision as you become more clear on your purpose, your placement, the precise time that is linked to, and you will get your provision. Okay? So I hope this word has helped you and blessed you, because it's definitely blessed me, because it gave me a new way to think about how I unlock provision. It's a partnership for provision. Yes, God is going to give it, but it's not something that we get. It's something that we nurture. Okay. So again, I hope this blessed you. And also, I did want to tell y'all that I am doing a 5-day challenge. It's called the Products to Profits Challenge. And I'm going to be doing it in the midst of the new year. So from December 30th to January 3rd, we are going to be bringing in the new year, taking action so that we can receive our provision. Okay, so we're going to be taking action. I said we are not thinking about vision boards this year. We're not thinking about vision boards this year. No, we're putting together action plans. So in this 5-day challenge, it's literally Monday through Friday. You get me live every single day. I'm going to be teaching everybody how to create a product-based business. Of course, we're going to be talking about the Bible. We're going to be talking about business from the Bible, but I'm going to be teaching everybody. If you are a service provider, a content creator, a YouTuber, anybody that has an audience or thinking about having an audience, you need a product. So the Products to Profits Challenge is going to teach you how to pick a product, how to price a product, and how to position your product in the marketplace for profits. Okay. Everything that we do is for the kingdom. So I'm going to be sharing everything, all my knowledge that I have in the business world, all the knowledge that I have in the spiritual world, and we're going to be combining the two, and it's going to be a great time. A 5-day challenge. It will challenge you. I encourage you to join me on that challenge, because it's going to be great. It's going to challenge you. It's going to improve you. It's going to help you grow financially, spiritually, emotionally, all of the things. Okay, so click the link below so you could go ahead and sign up for that 5-day challenge. And I cannot wait to see y'all in the challenge. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.